My friend. Today I'd like to talk about being calm. There's a balance and a stillness that happens when you understand 7 chords or 7 notes from a key signature. Let's pick the key of how about a hypothetical key, G sharp. When we play G sharp, rather than naming it A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, we can also name it G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F double sharp, G sharp. I know that sounds weird, but you know what? Some people have different ways of looking at the instrument. And if you can name something as a hypothetical and as something that is practical, you have a better understanding, at least in my experience, of understanding different ways that these chords relate to different chords and how we can color each one of these different triads or dyads with a little bit of flavor by doing extended notes. The calmness that comes out of knowing what a 1 chord is, a 2 chord, a 3 chord, a 4 chord, the 5 chord, we have our 6 chord, sorry, F minor, and then our diminished or our 7 chord, and then it works its way back to the 1. A lot of the times I learn stuff like these dyads in the key of A, and I use these all the time to make adventurous moves. So a lot of the time there are flub notes but that note that I hit isn't quite a wrong note if I hit it and I'm able to use it in correlation with the progression I'm doing. So if I'm playing a song somebody knows, like a cover song, I'm not going to go off the beaten path. I'm going to try and keep with the chords that are written. But if I'm writing or trying to move myself along, or I'm in a session with somebody and we're trying to write music or just have improv or free flow, rubato, ad librium, some of those oops-a-doodles, the mistakes you would call them, are actually gateways or doorways for other adventures musically. So not being so upset that you're not playing the right notes or the right feeling along with whomever's playing with you, that's fine. It'll all come together, at least in my opinion. You play with enough people and you play enough songs, different progressions and different keys, you start to have more of a respect or a calmness or a stillness for like trying to choose the right harmonies while you're playing. Almost all of the notes that you're looking for will come because you can only play so many different ways, but it's all based off of the chords you know, right? So what I would say is, when trying to write something or analyze a piece of music, and trying to go through different concepts on your own might seem challenging, but that's why I provide this YouTube channel. I do it for myself. You know, I do it for students as well. It started off trying to put chords on here so I could remember, you know, what to name this chord, because I love that chord. It's in one of my favorite Allman Brothers tunes. And the calmness and stillness now that I have of knowing exactly what that B is over the top of an A minor 7, so I know that this chord now is a 9. You know, it's not an add 9 because I have my 7 in there. I don't process those concepts like what is a triad, how to make it a minor, how to add the minor 7th, adding the 9th. Those aren't things that I think about in real time. The things that I think about in real time are the meditative purposes of being able to know this chord here, hearing that same B when we play this B up top and hearing this A minor with the B, and being able to play the same inversion or the same triad as an inversion somewhere else. It allows me to escape playing just this A9 here or the A2, but you know, we don't call minors sus chords, but yeah, it has a 2 there, but it's also called a 9. The idea is you don't really need to know what these are called to be able to have fun playing music. But at a certain point, there's a level of appreciation and calmness and stillness, knowing that the notes that you are shooting for will be there and that you're not just stabbing randomly at notes in the dark. Anywho, this is just a little video telling you, in my experience, that if you take a couple deep breaths and you remember that you are practicing the practice of practicing. So in G sharp, if you know how to play a G sharp and its relative, you would have our, what was that, a B sharp. You can name it a C, G and C, but that doesn't do much for you enharmonically, does it? G, B, D is a G major, so if you shift that or augment it a half step up and we get G sharp, we have G sharp, B sharp, and then D sharp. Knowing that G sharp, B, and D sharp in a hypothetical key would have that natural note there, making it a minor, is super groovy, at least to me. Doesn't have to be to you. That's what this whole channel is about. Exploring a little bit of the foundation of musical theory, having a music community like the comment section and or other channels which correlate and kind of talk to each other, and then just being able to bounce questions off of each other. If I do not know the answer, which I probably won't, I'll ask my teacher and I will get back to you about it. I hope this session and the Zen music is opening up your eyes that there is another aspect of music that helps to, I don't know, calm the mind, and it gets closer to meditation. I'm one of those people that can't really calm my mind, as you could tell from some of my videos, explaining the idea of the yin yang, the chung, the Eastern philosophy of just taking breaths. If I could effectively help one person that's struggling mentally, that's feeling a little bit down or depressed, and try to give a little, non-toxic advice. Wu Wei, my friend. Wu Wei. W-U-W-E-I. Wu Wei. I hope that you are flowing and awesome with your own music. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. Other than that, enjoy your day, your night, your month, your life. Aloha.